we're gonna call this podcast tire talk with the tire doc. Yeah, so that's what the next episode is gonna be. This episode is gonna be called.
Yeah, it was a variation on one of the comments.
Yeah, somebody commented tire talk with tire doctor, but it just makes sense. Tire talk with tire doc. So
You love a good rhyme.
even though some of the stuff isn't even going to be about tires, it's just going to be about, living life as a tire doctor. So yeah, what do we got? We got a couple things on the agenda today. We're going to talk about what happened. If you guys saw my most recent video, my most recent short, how I got stuck in the mud. It's not a good explanation, but we'll get into that. We're going to talk about the controversy about my girlfriend being called the tire nurse. A lot of people are very upset about that. We'll talk about that later. Don't want to get too in depth, so let's just start it off. So, what was this? 2 days ago? 2 days ago, I was working. I was at the Pickering Casino, and I got stuck in the mud, real bad.
Like a pig.
Like a pig, just rolling around now.
No, it was your truck.
Yeah, so my truck got stuck.
Got very stuck. Well, do you want to edit a picture so then they can see?
Yeah, I was going to do that, so I'm going to put in a picture right there.
There it is.
So what happened technically, so I'm going to put in a picture. This was where I went to fix the Bobcat that I was putting 3 tires on. And basically, I went up, I got across, I just went a different direction going forwards because I had to go backwards to get out. So derp kind of got disoriented. But so I went towards the Bobcat. I got up halfway up the hill, and then I kind of got stuck because the mud was really muddy.
It was. Didn't you say it was topsoil? So
No. So I'm talking about before I even got stuck. I went up to the hill, and there's a Bobcat on top of the muddy hill. So I got up, but I got stuck. So I had to take all my tools out, and I just fixed the Bobcat, put on 3 new tires, and then I had to reverse out because of the fact that I couldn't get back up the hill to turn around and go straight down. And basically, my truck only has a rear wheel drive. That was a hard one to say. But it's technically, if I stopped, the momentum of my truck backing up, then I would have gotten just stuck. Now, you would have thought, oh, but if you get stuck above ground, maybe they'll be able to tow you out a lot easier. But, me being my dumb ass, I was like, okay, I just got to get out. But I went the wrong way going backwards. So instead of turning this way and going the way that I came in, I turned it this way a little bit, and I think I just didn't turn it at all. So I'm like, all right, I cleared it. I got on that. If you see the picture here, I got on the right where my front wheels are. I got on the sidewalk, and I'm like, all right, perfect. And I look, I'm like, all right, I'm clear of it. Whew, I got out of the worst of it, and then and then it happened, and I'm like, oh no. The best part is before everything, I told the guy was going in another Bobcat or a skid steer. It was a case, but doesn't matter anyway. But he was going, and I'm like, just look out for me because I might get stuck.
And sure
enough, I went right back to him. It was raining. It was freezing rain out, and I just had to go back. I'm like, ugh. So I went back to him, and I'm like, hey, look over there, bud. And he's like, holy sh. And I'm like, yeah, that happened. And I don't think we tried to think about stuff because, there's no other way of getting it out with a skid steer. They didn't have an excavator there. But, even an excavator couldn't do it because, I just didn't have any connection. There's no, the bottom was, covered in mud, so I couldn't take the hitch and, pull it out backwards. If he pulled it backwards, the bumper would have gotten, destroyed. Or not the bumper, the front end would have gotten destroyed. So that's why they tried to pull me out forwards, and then It's a long story. Long story short, I'm stupid. Yeah. The one thing I can say is that sometimes I act before I think, and that's my downside. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
we
you
know this.
I think you might have mentioned it a little bit in your TikTok video or the ones on YouTube, that what happened with trying to get you out, like the you called it something, a winch or wrench or
Yeah,
something.
the first tow truck guy I called, his winch broke. That's kind of like he basically put me more into the mud, and then I couldn't get out because my left door was just in the mud. So I had to like climb out of the passenger seat to get all that video that you guys saw. Yeah, that was fun. And then I got another guy came, big truck, a tandem. Oh no, my tab fell in my beer. That's a sucker. Anyway, so it turns out that the tow truck driver knew me. Or no, not the tow truck driver, but one of his buddies. And then I FaceTime him inside the truck while we were waiting for a booster because my truck battery died. That was nice. So my phone was about to die, so I texted the guy because the tow truck driver was taking a little bit. So I texted him like, "This is where I am if my phone dies because I don't have a battery to charge it in my truck anymore." So we waited for like a smaller tow truck to come, and we were just chilling in his truck. And he was calling his buddy, and the buddy didn't believe him at all. He's like, "Oh," he called me the tire kid because he didn't know my name. It was kind of funny, but he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." That's what you heard in the video. You hear him say, "Yeah, whatever." And he's like, "He doesn't believe me." It's like, yeah. And then 2 minutes later, he FaceTimes, and then I pop my head out. I'm like, "Hello." He's like, "No way, it is him." I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's so surreal because it's like,
Yeah.
there's not really many people in this industry that like get recognized.
Yeah, and you love getting recognized by fans.
I know, it's amazing.
It's fun interacting with them and just like actually getting to know who's the people that are viewing it and the people that are actually commenting. It's nice to put a face kind of to the comments.
Yeah, and it's just so crazy because it's like, you never like, I would have never thought, like, I don't know. I would have never thought that I would get recognized. I think that recognition was probably the best experience I had in general. I think like my first couple ones was like, wait, I'm getting recognized.
Yeah, that was
what
crazy.
the heck's going on? Like I was like coming home and telling you, I'm like, I just got recognized. They know me. Everybody knows me. And then this one is just like, they didn't even, I don't know if this was the reason. Maybe it's because he was like maybe like 20 minutes late. Maybe he was stuck in traffic, so maybe that could have been. But it's like, he just let me off. He's like, "Have a good night." I'm like, "You sure? Like, let me at least tip you." He's like, No, you're good. Have a good night."
Yeah. Andre's Towing Company.
Yeah, Andre's Towing, and his buddy Nelson. Yeah.
Shout out to Nelson.
Yeah, shout out to Nelson. If you're listening. All right, so that's enough about me. Let's talk about the tire nurse.
Hello.
So this is the tire nurse. We have been acquaintanced a couple videos and also on the last podcast, but let's talk about her name.
Oh yeah.
So, very much controversial in this day and age of 2023.
Yeah. So basically, like since I kind of popped up into his videos and the tire nurse was kind of given to me or whatever, everyone's been, worried about it, like the misogyny and stuff with nurses and how most people are like, oh, if nurses are all women and stuff like that, and kind of worried that I might be offended by it or that it's kind of mean towards me. But I mean, like, in my view, first of all, tire doctor was already taken. It'd be a little weird if we were kind of just like tire doctor and tire doctor. That wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it for the role I have, like, I am not actually a tire person, obviously. And I kind of just, like, when I do go out with him on his, during, like, weekends or whatever it is, I just help. Like, I don't know.
You literally just assist me.
Yeah, I assist and stuff.
Which technically is what nurses do in respects to, like...
Well, I don't know if they're the assistants
I don't know
fully. I know that they help in that way, but they're much more, from my knowledge. I don't know everything about nurses, but I know they do a crap ton more. Like, a lot of the somewhat behind the scenes things and the prepping of patients and, you know, the bedside manner kind of stuff is all left to them. And it's a hard job. Like, I know that, like, not personally, but I know it from people who have been in the...
Yeah, paying nurses more money.
No, it is a ridiculously hard job, and it takes a very,
That's
very
the whole
special
problem
person.
with everything nowadays is, like, nurses aren't getting paid a lot, but...
Yeah. But it takes a very special person, strong person to be able to do that kind of job. And so, like, when we were kind of thinking of, oh, what should I be called, or things like that, like, tire nurse was like, yeah, that makes sense because that's kind of the role I play to your tire doctor. And also, like, I don't think of it as, like, it's because I'm a girl. I think of it as, like, hell yeah, I want to be a nurse. Like, nurses are freaking amazing. Why wouldn't I want to be that?
Well, it's funny because, like, I think it was, like, the second day or whatever, I'm like, are you sure you want to be called the tire nurse?
Yeah,
because,
he was kind of concerned about that, and he didn't want, you know, the backlash of it.
I
or
brought
for me
up
to feel
the fact,
upset.
I'm like, do you feel like that's misogynistic, or, like, it's, like, gender role kind of thing, like, stereotypical, and she's like, no, I'm good.
Like, I mean, I know it is, like, a stereotypical for in this case, like, for us to be, you know, tire doctor, tire nurse, whatever. But the thing is we're not going at it that way. He wasn't like, we didn't start this together and he went, you know what, I'm the tire doctor, you can't be, you have to be the tire nurse. Like, that's not how it worked.
Yeah.
That's not how it went.
It just happened. Well, it's like,
you know,
my name, I just randomly made up, like, you know, tires are my patients, and, like, you know,
yeah, like,
I'm the doctor, and I'm the tire doctor.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so, yeah, I don't look at our specific situation as a misogynistic thing. Like, no, I'm proud to be, you know, a part of his life and a part of his journey with his YouTube and everything. And I think that being called a tire nurse, you know, I think it's funny.
I mean, I could have called her the tire surgeon, but it's like, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't buff tires or nothing.
Yeah. And he offered those things, but I was like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound as, like...
Doesn't sound as nice. Doesn't sound cool.
It just, I don't know, it just kind of feels like in a team way, right? Like, the doctor and the surgeon, in my mind, like, in my...
They're separate.
You know, it doesn't seem like they're a team as much, whereas, like, doctor and nurse, it just sounds like a team. And I like that kind of aspect of it. Yeah. And so, you know, I appreciate everyone who is, you know, commenting
very
about
concerned.
that.
Unless, I feel like some of them are just, like, trolling and just, like, trying to pick at people.
It's possible. But, like, I appreciate that.
But we did have that discussion.
Yeah. Yeah, so it wasn't, like, anything
It's 2020, guys. Like, you gotta have those discussions.
Yeah,
like,
but like, yeah, I think that is just, like, you know, we talked about it, and it wasn't, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm very happy to be called tire nurse.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, so. If
somebody's okay with being called that, power to them.
Yeah.
So, talking about her being the tire nurse and assisting and all that kind of stuff, she's actually been making my thumbnails. If you guys look at my main videos, the last, like, 3, she's made them. Last 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Last 3. I think she's actually doing better than I did, because I just copy and pasted stuff, and she's, like, doing some, like...
Well, I don't know. The first 2 is, like, I did them both in the same day, and so it's kind of like, I don't know. I've never done this ever in my life, so I just kind of found an editing website, and I was just like, all right, I guess I'll try to do what I can. And so, you know, it was a lot of trial and error, and it took me a little bit of time, but it wasn't crazy. And so the first 2, I'm kind of like, you know, whatever, they work. They're, you know, better than just
better than what I just, like, take the default thumbnails.
Yeah, well, so it's better than nothing, I kind of find, but yeah, the newest one that just came out, I felt a little bit better about. It took me less time too, which was cool, because I don't know how to edit, I don't know how to do these things, but just playing around with it, I was able to do it a lot faster, and it came out okay. So, I don't know, that's kind of my new role in your YouTube business.
Yeah, which is good. It's like a teamwork.
Yeah.
Because, like, mainly, like, most of the time, like, people are like, who does your editing and stuff? Like, I literally do everything. I do the editing, I do the filming, I do the voiceover.
You manage.
Which is just editing. But, like, I manage all, like, the deals and the brands and all that stuff. And I manage, like...
your merch company?
Merch stuff. I did all that. What else do I have? That's it, really.
I think... Yeah, I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more that I'm not thinking about. Like, yeah. But, yeah, so I just kind of... You know, that was one of the things.
The one thing I don't like to do.
Yeah.
Like, the one thing that I'll post a vlog and I'll just be like, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Like,
yeah. Yeah, and the reason I am doing it, because, like, I am ridiculously busy. Like, I have my school and I have my job, 2 jobs. But the reason I do it is because, well, one, I love you. But
Aww.
But 2, because like,
Did you guys hear that? Oh, come on.
whatever. But 2, also because I just enjoy it. It's kind of relaxing, so it's kind of nice to like, read a chapter or whatever that I need to do for school, and then take a break and make a quick 15-minute, thumbnail, and then, back to work. But it's a nice kind of like brain break, because it's something that's creative, which I don't feel I get to do as much as you do.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be
that's
a little
true,
creative
that's true.
sometimes.
It's more like scientifical and stuff for you.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Please don't make fun of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're good. I got a mountain on my back,
You
guys.
do.
That's my note. So, I came home
Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
and it's been like a long week. I actually did very heavy tires. Started Monday morning, I was like 1324, and then next one it was like 1424, and it was like a 19.5. There's like big backhoe tires, if you don't know.
An ABC.
An ABC 1 2 3, do re mi fa so. But yeah, so I guess I formed a like massive mountain of like knots or
Just a big
like
knot.
muscles on my back. So she was nice enough to give me a nice massage. That's what couples do. You gotta like just trade off massage days. So basically, she's been giving me the massages recently because of the fact of my like my job. Sometimes like I'm holding onto the hammer, like, and I'm just like beating the tires, just beating them like poof, poof. But like, and then like I'm gripping things that are like it just right here hurts, and it's just I just need relaxation. And like when you're giving a massage, you have to dig deep, So I think next week's her week. So
Oh yeah, all right.
All right.
I'm not mad.
all right, guys.
Yeah, but it's really crazy trying to like because I know that like there are some girls that watch your channel, or that like the wives of some of the guys that watch your channel and stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys understand me. I'm sure if you've ever given any of your blue collar men a massage,
You're not going anywhere.
it's
You're
like
not getting anywhere.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's
Is
like
it a
someone
muscle
put,
or is it a knot?
it's like someone put rope underneath your back, and it's
Yeah.
like there is no way of breaking it up. You can try for 18 days straight, and nothing's gonna work.
Like I have our like actual and like intense massages, and the guys like, I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back next month because that's how much my insurance covers.
So right now he is out of insurance until like what, March?
Which is
So-
my birthday month.
Yeah, so that's when that's why I'm now your masseuse for the next couple of months.
Yeah.
But and I don't mind it. Like it makes me happy. It makes me happy to make other people happy. That's a big part of me.
That's what I love about you.
Thanks.
Aww.
But yeah, so that's why I don't mind doing
Aww.
it. And you work so hard too. So like, it just feels right. Feels
Yeah.
right that I
Feels right.
I help you out sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 90s show, fire.
It was good, yeah. So like
Yeah.
we've seen that 70s show a long time ago, and I can't find it anymore. I don't know where we must.
It's not on Netflix anymore?
No, because we watched it on Netflix. I mean, like I watched it a long time ago, but then we watched it together too because it's just good. It's a good rerun show kind of thing, like or rewatch show. But yeah, so I wanted to rewatch it before we watched that 90s show, but I couldn't find it
That's
anywhere.
a
So
long
I'm really
thing
sad.
to rewatch.
I love it though. It's so good.
I know.
But yeah, so then we watched that 90s show, and it's we're not gonna give any spoilers or anything, but like it was good. It was
They
pretty
casted
good.
the actors pretty well.
Pretty well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last episode kind of like I just wanted more. I'm a little upset that we're probably gonna have to wait a year.
Yeah. They still have the same humor. That's the best part about
Yeah,
it.
I like that.
The humor is like on point, and it's like this generation too.
Mm-hmm.
And like they have like little like things that they say that it's
Yeah.
like they
And
definitely have some people that are our age on that.
Yeah, well,
like,
it's
on that producer or whatever.
it's the 90s, right? So like I mean, I know we technically didn't grow up in the 90s. We grew up in the early 2000s, but like
yeah, I did.
but like a lot of the 90s stuff.
1999.
Okay, that was a year. But no, but like a lot of the 1900 stuff, 1990 and the 2000s, like there's a lot of similarities between it, I find. And so it's like it's kind of cool to it's nostalgic to rewatch things and be like they had
Except for like the old computers. I don't get those.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you have those nostalgia old computers?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We had I mean
We
that
had Macs.
I was
We had
going to
Macs
say
at
that
our
might be a
Ontario thing?
no money difference between our families.
No, I'm talking about like school.
Oh, yeah, no, we had old computers. We never had Macs.
You
We
never
had
Mac? You didn't
we had
have-
Macs in high school.
So when I was a kid, like we had those like big boxy Mac computers like on the desktops, and then we had like I think my elementary school was like just it was new, so it was like they got like new stuff,
Yeah.
but like it was like Mac the big
we were
chubby
really small
MacBooks.
town. We were really small
So
town.
what'd you have? Did you have like
We had Chromebooks at one point.
Yeah,
But
Chromebooks.
not until grade 8.
So did you ever have those big computers
Yeah, that's what
that
we
you went
used.
to the lab or whatever the heck?
The library, yeah. In elementary school, that's all we had.
But they're PCs.
I don't know. They're just computers to me. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Controversial.
Yeah, I
Is a
don't know.
PC or a Mac? I think it was
Definitely
always
not Apple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Big Macs at our
Yeah,
house. It was
Big
weird.
Mac's delicious.
Big Macs? Oh, yes. Anyway, so speaking of Big Macs, I've been cutting down on my fast food intake. Isn't that right?
Yeah, you have been, and you've been doing pretty good.
I've been doing it so good. Like,
Yeah.
I was running up my credit like hardcore with all this fast food. I was buying like Big Mac every day or something like that, like Wendy's, wherever I could get.
Taco Bell was a big one.
Taco Bell was so good, but it was a big bill. I think I actually had a vlog of that. I think it was like my third vlog or something that like I did a Taco Bell order and it was like $35.
Yeah.
$30. I ordered like 3 cheesy gordita crunches, my favorite.
Yeah, but now he's on a much healthier diet.
Yeah,
for
much healthier,
lunches.
guys.
Yeah, it's very healthy, very regular.
No, why don't you tell them? We'll go ahead.
Yeah, so he eats two to four pizza pockets a day.
Yes.
You know, as healthy as one can get.
Yes.
So yeah, he's been doing good.
Yes. Yeah, I have 4 pizza pockets a day. I have like the little heating up little crock pot thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
If you guys want it, I might just put it in my like Amazon, whatever the heck, the Amazon affiliate,
link thingy, yeah.
the storefront. I'll put it in my storefront, and it's like a little like crock pot that you heat up, and you put the stuff in, and then like you can put like soup or whatever the heck.
Can you link it in the description?
Yeah, I guess I could. Well, I have all my links in the description, like my Amazon stuff.
Okay,
like
so if you
all my
do-
storefront.
So the storefront's linked there.
So after this podcast, I'll do the
Okay.
this.
Perfect.
But the reason why I don't like to do soup is because I'm in a truck, and that's one thing that will spill all over my seat. I just know it.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to have like solid things, and I also don't have to clean it up after.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing I like about the pizza pockets is I don't have to clean up. I just toss them in.
You can just do a wipe and it's like fine.
Yeah, you eat them and that's it. Like I used to eat like a lot of like beefaroni and stuff, but then I'd have to like remember. It's just
bring it
one
home.
little thing, but like every single day remembering like you have to bring this in, wash it.
Yeah. It's more incentive for it to be easier.
And also
for you.
we're still living with my parents, so it's like I don't have a certain spot that I can put something so I can remember it every day. Otherwise my mom will yell at me.
Yeah.
Hi mom.
She does watch these.
She watches
Hi,
my
Wanda.
stuff. Yes.
But no, yeah, like it's not sponsored or anything, but the crockpot thing that he does have, it's really cool because all you have to do, it's like, is it USB?
No, you just plug it. Oh, you.
Or is
I
it the,
think
is it the
you
lighter
can-
thing?
I think you can get a USB. No.
Is it the
but
lighter thing?
It's just a plug.
Yeah, the plug that
Yeah, you can
goes in the lighter
and
hole.
then you can plug your USB or
Yeah.
your cigarette lighter thing and then plug it in.
Yeah. But great, specifically in your industry, like great for
Oh, it's
anyone
amazing.
who's
Like
on the
that,
road
that
like
one,
that.
That's the one thing. It's either like you get that or you get like a whole microwave.
Yeah.
Which in the future, when electric cars and all this lightning like F-150s come in, I'm definitely getting a friggin' microwave, dude.
You know what you need? You need a toilet.
That's what I need. Yeah. Let's not talk about that though.
Okay.
Yeah, toilets on the road. If you guys are truckers, you know what's up.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Just put a hole in your truck just all the way down. Just just drill a hole
Oh
all the way
god.
through your seat.
That's so gross.
Don't gotta stop. People do that.
Your dad said that. I don't know. Your dad says a lot of things that sometimes
No,
aren't
people
true.
do that. Yeah. You drill a
Jokes
hole
around.
through the thing,
Oh.
or you put like a tube. They have a tube and it goes right outside the truck. Yeah, I'm sure there's a trucker out there that's probably thinking, "Ha, I do that."
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but we've been talking about, trying to expand the merch.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
So we were talking about his merch store and how right now there's towels, beanies, or toques, or they're
Toques,
winter
toques,
hats,
Canadian,
whatever.
eh?
I know you have a lot of Australian and American, so
Wait, Australians call it toques, right?
I don't know. Let us know.
I don't know.
But yeah, so anyway, so you have toques, you have like baseball hats, trucker hats, towels, t-shirts, and then
Hoodie.
hoodies.
I just put up the t-shirts.
So it'd be kind of cool. We're gonna add some more stuff. He's gonna add a crop top.
I can't show the phone case because that's what's recording.
We're recording on.
True.
But yeah, so he's gonna add a crop top because I asked for that. So that one's gonna be on there. And then he's got his own phone case that you've gotten.
Yeah.
So exclusive right now. He only has it, but we're gonna add that to the store.
Exclusive merch. Only I have it.
Yeah, so we're gonna add that to the store. So it's the phone case so far and the crop top, and we wanted to ask them kind of what they were thinking.
Do you guys want like different colors? Like I know that all my stuff is like black, but like would you guys want? I don't know if my logo will look good. I'll have to like gauge it. But
play around
like
with it and see what kind of things look good.
If you guys want like different colors, just like let us know. I've always liked black, like everything. Speaking of which, so I have. This is my second kind of like brand on YouTube. My old brand was like Young Spartan, which is basically I was a Spartan racer, and I just made up another brand kind of thing. So I just realized like yesterday that I have like rap songs that I like made a cover and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's in the book that we're currently looking at, but it's hilarious. Like there's full on like I rap and I just write it out, but it never came to fruition. Which is funny because I still did this to this day with the Tire Doctor stuff. I'm still like releasing random songs. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It was never like, I thought it's not even specific to this. It was just like I've always wanted to just parody songs with the stuff I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny. Yeah. But yeah, so this was my other channel. Young Spartan. This logo took like forever to make. But this was also black. So, like, I've always liked my logos on black.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so if you guys have any, like, color preferences you want, we can probably add some of those.
Yeah.
And then just, like the possibilities for the merch are, like, almost endless. So, anything you can think of that you want, like, just write in the comments.
A water bottle.
Yeah, we could do a water bottle. There's, like, bags.
The problem with all that stuff, too, is it's a bit more expensive. Just because...
Yeah, a little bit.
In general, buying a water bottle and then putting a logo on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always wanted that, like, just personally for myself. But like, if you guys want it, like, I'm down.
Yeah.
But like, I'm all over here. Like, I want everything because it's my brand, it's mine. Ha. But like, if you guys want to like rep it, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I feel like you are a very confident person, but I feel like you kind of second guess sometimes about what the viewers want and stuff. So I think.
The first thing that I put out my merch and I'm like, I don't know if anybody's gonna buy it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you guys came through.
Yeah.
You guys are my homies. And what is the context of girls to homies? Can girls be homies?
Yeah, they can be homies.
Okay, girl homies.
I think so.
I don't know. You're my girls, my homies. I don't know. My others. I love that. I love just saying that. I'd say that in my other video. I was like, boys, I think it was a vlog or something. Boys, girls, and others. I'm like, yeah, that's 2023 for you. Mm-hmm. Get with it. Get with the times.
It's nice to include everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't take that much.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's just like, just say it. Just if they want to be something else, go for it. Whatever.
But so if you want to like, if there is anything that you guys have been kind of wanting and merch wise, just throw it in the comments and we'll make it happen.
Mm-hmm. Is that it today?
Oh, video ideas, like because I know that you've been doing your vlogs, and you do your TikToks and everything. We kind of like you were kind of
so I posted like a community post, and so she likes to watch other YouTube videos, and like she watches more different kinds of challenges than me because I just watch like Mitter Beast and like what do I watch? I watch a lot of podcasts because I just love podcasts. Like that's why this is happening right now.
Well, it's not that I watch challenges now. It's just like that's kind of what I grew up on as a kid. Was like the YouTube era where everyone was doing YouTube challenges. So that's kind of like the only thing I can think of in terms of like YouTube videos. So
that's the thing. My first brand was all like challenges. Like I did like workout challenges. I did like eating challenges.
But I think that'd be cool to kind of find out what you guys like whether it's YouTube challenges or you like reviews. If there's product reviews you'd like, things like that. Like, I don't know, just whatever you guys want.
Because so the whisper challenge, you saw that on my community post. You might have not, but the whisper challenge is basically I put headphones on, and then she tries to like whisper like what she's trying to say, and I put like the text on the screen, and then basically like I try to like read her lips.
Well, they put the volume like loud enough so you can't hear me, so
hear
I'll
me.
talk normally so they can hear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then the whole point of it is that like I'll say something. I'll be like I don't know, the apple is green, and you'll be like the
smackle is bleed.
Yeah, like he won't know what he's saying, kind of thing, and that's supposed to be the funny thing.
I think that'd be funny.
Yeah. I think we're gonna probably do that one, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
And then we've got the handcuffed together challenge.
That's gonna be fun.
For 24 hours. That was on the community post. That was one of the ones that were like really highly requested. So we're gonna try to do that at some point soon. But we'd like to know your thoughts on what else you'd like to see.
All right, so this one's gonna be a little bit shorter because we just had a lot on our minds to talk about with all that stuff about my truck getting stuck. I just had to give out the full story. But we're probably going to do this once a month. That's what we've discussed about the frequency of these podcast-roonies. So, thank you guys for listening or watching. If you have the attention span for that, my props go out to you because I don't. Especially because our camera doesn't have different angles, but eventually we'll have like our own house and have a studio eventually, so that look out for that. Anyways, this is the Tire Doctor and the Tire Nurse, signing off.